Good day, everyone. So let's continue the discussion. Today we will be covering NPV and if. So as I have discussed in the past, Excel is a very powerful tool, and there are a lot of things that you can do in Excel. There are actually a plethora of formulas that are available in function library. But just to demonstrate that even financial formulas are available in Excel already, let's try net present value. Net present value is an investment based on a discount rate and a series of future payments. So here, let's try the NPV formula. So I type equals NPV, open parenthesis. So I will put in the discount rate and then separator, comma, fixed cost, and then another comma. And then we have the sales over time. So I will close it, and then it gives me an information that the net present value is 60,170.69. If I change the rates here, let's say I bring it to 5%, the net present value also changes. And then one more important function in Excel is if. It is always being used all across offices, types of work. There are a lot of applications for this function. So here we have an example of students' grades. They have their midterms and finals grade average total. And then let us use if to determine whether the student passed or failed. So let's type equal sign. If checks whether the condition is met. If it is met, one value true and then another value false. So we will test whether the condition meets, or the total, okay, meets the condition, and then it will return true or false. So if open parenthesis logical test, it asks for logical test. In this case, what we will be testing will be the average grade of the student. So I will just click on this one, as this is student one's average grade. So that's the logical test. And then we can put in certain functions to test whether, or to set whatever is our acceptable grade. So whether what grade is the benchmark, whether the student will pass or fail. So if E11 is greater than or equal to 75, okay, percent. If it's greater than 75%, passed. If it's not, then fail, right? So after logical test, separator, value if true, if it's greater than or equal to 75, then we can say the student passed. Okay? But if not, comma, separator, false, fail. Close quote, close parenthesis. So student 1 passed, I will just drag it. And then we can see that student 3 failed, right? So as I change the data, the records will of if function will also change. So let's say I change it to 60%, student 2's grade 60%, and then another 60%, student 2 also fails because of the logical test total 60%. So that's it for NPV and if. I hope you have understood this lesson. Thank you so much.